Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley showcase, Lamley preview. Call it what you want. Mini GT is the subject for this video. Just pure showcase. Want to be outside? Can't be. Lots of smoke outside coming in from our friends in the West. And it's a little hot too here in Utah, like it is everywhere. And everyone stay cool, stay safe, wherever you might be if you are experiencing this heavy summer. We'll be outside again, but I've got just the white background. We're going to keep it real simple because we're going to see some cool cars. Light is bright, glare is crazy, but once we see the cars, we will see the cars. Mini GT, like I said, these all came from Mini GT, sent to me, all in Miho exclusive packaging. Well, not all. This one doesn't have the Miho exclusives on it. Oh, yeah, it does here on the back. Right there. So all of these come in Miho exclusives. We know this because it has the blister. This means that this is what you, if you're in the U.S., this is what you will get if you buy it from hobby dealers here in the U.S. They come through the Miho exclusives. If you're elsewhere, you get it just with this box and then the car inside. The cool thing about this box, as I've said before, is that inside is the holder. So just like with Tomica Limited Vintage has that kind of plastic holder in there, so it'll hold the car inside if you want to just get rid of the blister and the art, which is what I do. Nonetheless, let's get to it. These aren't the only two. I got several sent to me. I don't know which one I'm going to pick as my favorite. I don't know if that even matters. We're just going to showcase them, and I thought we'd start with this beauty. This is the Toyota GR Supra. It is the 2019 SEMA presentation. So if you were at SEMA in 2019, I was. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe I even took a picture of it. I have to go back and look. This is the Supra. You see, now SEMA 2019, it should have just been called the Supra Show. It seemed like every display had a Supra, and not that there's anything wrong with that because they were killer. They were pretty kick-ass, all the different Supras. So this HKS, I'm wondering if this was, like what booth this was at. Maybe if one of you knows. I'm trying to see. It says HKS. I don't know if it says anything else on it. But if you look at the car, I mean, there's just something about HKS, right? There's just certain liveries that are, I mean, I don't know. What are you going to say? Advents like that. Moon Eyes is like that. BRE for us Hot Wheels nerds. It's like that. HKS is up there. And I will never complain about a car sporting the HKS livery. I think this is the third HKS in this particular style of livery. First one was the Honda Civic, and then we had the R32 Skyline, and now we have the Toyota Supra. That one looks fantastic. Next, every release that we get from Mini GT, somewhere, somehow, is going to have a Liberty Walk. That is a strong relationship. We've seen it bleed into Hot Wheels, right, lately, but they've been doing so many cool Liberty Walk models. Here's the LB Works BMW M4 in purple, green, metallic. Do you call this a color changer, or like a kind of a color shifter? Kind of, as it goes around in this bright light. I would just, call it more of that. I guess purple, green, metallic, right? Those are two colors. What am I saying? Am I just getting a little bit ahead of myself? Looks really good. I dig this casting. We've seen it. What have we seen? I think we've seen it in just like that standard Alpina BMW deco. We've seen it in that red with the gold trim. I really like that one. This one is very cool as well. And some of the Liberty Walk stuff, right down my alley. Other stuff, not totally my cup of tea. But I really do dig this BMW. Should we just go Lamborghini? Stay with this is the SVJ. So we've seen some Liberty Walk Lamborghinis. This one we're just going straight up Lamborghini, stock Lamborghini. Right? With the, it's the Rosso Mars, so it's in that nice, bright red. Black rims. I don't know what else to say. I think I've actually showcased this model before, but I think this is the first time it's come in as a Miho exclusive, and I really dig. I mean, again, I'm more into the stock Lamborghinis than the Liberty Walk Lamborghinis, but these are this one really fits with the other Aventadors that have been done. And you know what? You look at those Liberty Walks and the cool spoilers. It's just a really cool mix of cars, and I'm really digging this Lamborghini in bright red. If you're doing a Lamborghini, you got to make it stand out, although you see a black one. I put gold rims on the black one, and that stands out, right? It's so funny the different directions you can go with Mini GT, and you know, with some of the stuff they've announced, obviously the Kaido House, and then we're seeing the Vespas that they've announced. The Ford GTs are coming. I want to get my hands on those, the Bugattis too, and we'll definitely showcase them. But there's also some of this retro stuff they're doing, and how about this one? We have seen the 190E. This is the 2.5-16 Evolution 2 number 7. So what's the race? 2000 or 1991 Deutsch Tourenwagen. Oh, I'm gonna, let's see, Meisterschaft. I can't speak German, and I really should know how to pronounce that. That's the AMG Mercedes. So this is a cool, and we've seen obviously the 190 is such a popular casting. We've seen stock versions and racing versions, not only from Mini GT but other brands. I have not seen this one before, and I really dig it with the shell logo. Like, I'm trying to think what else I've recognize. There's a lot on here, and I really dig it in the red and white, red spoiler, and of course the red rims that really stand out, and to scale, right? So this is a little bit, I mean, we envision with the big cars that we see today that this would be a little bit bigger, but it actually, scale wise, this is right on where it's supposed to be, right? So it looks a little small. Just a super, super cool car, and I'm a huge fan of that one. All right, a couple more. Two that, one I'm just a huge fan of, and I don't know what what everyone else is, and then one that I know has been very, very popular. We can do both of them at the same time if you want to. I'm digging the Corvette. All right, I think I'm officially there. I said it was taking me a while to get to the new C8 Corvette. I think I am there. I'm seeing enough on the road. I've seen cool castings, not only from Mini GT but from other brands. We have how many versions now? Red, black, and that kind of bright fluorescent yellow from Mini GT. And now we get Sebring orange tint coat. And this one is sharp. I don't know. I really like that black one because it has those chrome rims. But this one in orange, I really, really dig. And I think they're doing the C8R, right? I get so... there's so much coming that you tend to forget half of it. And but I really like that they're starting with these stock Corvettes, and seeing all four of them together is actually kind of cool. The Corvette, like I've said, it's been this ongoing as I do these showcases. It's like, oh, I'm getting there. Like at first I was like, I'm not into this Corvette. It looks like just kind of a distorted Ferrari smashed into an R8, and it just didn't go right. And NSX might have gotten in there too a little bit. But I'm now figuring out that it's got its own look. So, you know, I know I was late to the game. You guys can let me have it for that, but I'm there on the C8. I dig it, and thanks to these car makers, I think they are the ones who have helped me get there. And I'm going to finish off with the Porsche Taycan. Still haven't been able to say it right. Taycan, T-Set, Taycan, Turbo S in white. First one I had was in this baby blue. I think there has been a couple other colors released. I have wanted this white one. I think they've teased this one before. I really dig these wheels. I don't know if I've seen these wheels too much on the road. I've seen a few of these Porsches on the road, and enough to say I'd like one. If there ever came a chance for me to get one, I think I would. You know, I'm when it comes to real cars, it's funny how much I love diecast. I have kind of different opinions on real cars, and it's like, it's got to be comfortable. It's got to be, you know, I don't know. Long story. Maybe that's another thing for another time. But the Taycan seems to hit every mark for me. It's a Porsche. That's badass. It's electric. I really like that. And I think it's cool looking. Anyway, I really like this. Right now, I'll just settle for the replicas, and I think this white one is fantastic. There you go. I just got to keep this Mini GT train rolling, right? With Kaido House stuff coming, everything else, it just seems like so many cool cars coming. And yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got to keep it rolling. You got to keep that space open so you can add these to the collection. That's why I've been making space elsewhere, right? Because so much cool stuff is coming in. You guys tell me what you think. Which one is your favorite? Comment below and tell me. Thanks, everyone. More to come this week. Tarmac next, Matchbox, and Hot Wheels. Bye.